Alright guys, thank you for joining me again this week. As you guys recall, last week we talked about the destination or your vision, which is pretty much your ultimate goal or your vision that you see yourself from 20 years, 30 years, or even 40 years from now. What do you want to accomplish? Who do you want to be, between 20, 30, 40 years from now? It's pretty much going to be your legacy. And then we broke it down and talked about your magnificent day. This is your short-term destination, which is 3 years from now, which is pretty much a milestone or mini goal on towards your ultimate destination. So we talked about the big picture. Now we're going to break it down and have actions to accomplish these ultimate goals by setting small goals. Why is setting goals so important? Well, remember last week we talked about what we focus on is what we get? Well, this is exactly true when you want to accomplish a goal. What you focus on is what you get. When you clearly define your goal, it gives your brain something to look for, okay? And it gives your brain something to focus on. As Darren Hardy would say, you give your mind a new set of eyes to look for things that are already in your life, such as the resources, the circumstances surrounding you, the opportunities around you, the people in your life, all right, to match out with your outside mind with your inside mind. To illustrate that point, think about the last time you were in the process of buying a car and you were driving around town and you started to see that same make and model a lot more frequently than usual. And you think to yourself, did people just randomly keep buying these cars? The same car that I'm thinking? No, your mind wasn't really looking for it. At that point, your mind was ignoring all those other cars and you're only focusing on what you wanted to focus on. So when you're thinking about the car that you wanted to buy, you start noticing it everywhere. So that's how your brain really works. And then also something that Darren Hardy even said, that if you have a goal written down on the horizon, you have a sense of direction and it provides you with some feedback towards your ultimate destination. So you're like, Pat, that's nice and dandy, all right? Goal setting is great, but usually that doesn't work for me. And my question to you is, why most successful people and top leaders swear by goal setting? They swear that goal setting took them where they're at right now. Could it be the possible you're the reason why it didn't work? And here's some reasons maybe why it didn't work. Your goals were nothing but a wish list. You wrote them down, said it to yourself, and never thought of it again. You thought of it like when you're a little kid, when you're writing your Christmas list to Santa Claus, and then you wait on Christmas Day and you get everything that you wanted. Well, goals don't work that way, and Santa Claus ain't real. I'm sorry to break it to you. Or your goals were too clear, were not clear, they were vague. You didn't clearly define what you really want to accomplish. Or your goals were not measurable, or didn't have a process of tracking your progress, because your progress was what gives you the motivation to keep going. Most people don't have a hard time starting a goal or starting anything. The hardest thing to have the hardest time with is to continue and stick through the grit and finish. When you guys are thinking of your goals, I want you to use this theory called SMART, goal setting theory. And this is what it stands for: specific, measurable, actionable, realistic, and time bound. But what I mean by specific is your goal clearly defined? Does it clearly, in detail, tell you what you want to accomplish, okay? And is it measurable? The old saying is this: if you can't measure it, you can't manage it. So if possible, quantify your goal. Add a number to it. If you can't add a number, add small mini benchmarks along the way. And is your goal actionable? What I mean by actionable is have it start with a positive action verb and also map out what you need to do to obtain your goal. And now, is your goal realistic? And I think this is the hardest thing that a lot of people have trouble with, is they either set their goal too high, where it's impossible for them to commit and stick through it, or is their goal too easy and it's not really a goal. Now, what you want to do is find a happy medium. You want to create a goal that gets you outside your comfort zone just a little bit, all right? So when you accomplish it, you feel proud. You have a sense of accomplishment. And then you don't want to go too easy. When you accomplish it, it has no value. You just diminish in value, okay? So you want to find the happy medium when you're creating your goal. Now, does your goal have a time bound? What I mean by that is, does it have a time date, or does it have an expiration? When do you plan on delivering your goal? So this is what I want you guys to do for this week's exercise, okay? I want you to take 30 minutes to break down your ultimate goal, okay? And break down your magnificent day. So we can create a 3-year, 2-year, and a 1-year goals so we can figure out what you need to work on, what qualities you need to acquire, what characteristics you need to acquire, what kind of person you need to become, who are the people that you need to surround yourself, what are the accomplishments that you need to have, what do you need to learn. All these things are going to direct you onto your ultimate goals. We need to break that down to figure out what you need to do, and then we're going to place them into your 3-year, 2-year, and 1-year goal. And then we're going to even take it one step further. To make sure this is your best year ever, we're going to break down your 1-year goal. So we're going to break it down to 9 months, 6 months, 3 months, and 1 month. And then again, remember, when you guys are creating your goals, I want you to use the SMART goal setting theory. And last week, we picked up 2 habits. We picked up waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I hope you guys are doing so. I think that's the key game changer. You guys get 4 extra hours. And I posted some tips to help you get through it, and I hope you guys are really doing it. I really hope so. And then also we picked up reciting your statements in the morning and also developing your morning rituals. And then the week before, we talked about gratitude and journaling. This week, we're only going to do 1 habit, okay? And this habit is easy, simple. You are just going to review your goals on a daily basis. So I want you to review your first month and your 3-month goals twice a day, once in the morning, once at night. Then I want you to review your 6-month, 9-month, or 1-year goal on a weekly basis, either at the beginning of the week or at the end of the week. Then I want you to review your 2-year and your 3-year goal every other month. Reviewing your goals will provide you a feedback to see if you're on course, to see if you're still going the direct path, if you need to take a detour, if you need to make any adjustments. Also, it will show you the progress that you make, because remember, progress is a key motivator. It's going to keep you motivated to keep going and sticking through the grit and finishing it. And more importantly, it's going to firmly implant the goals in your subconscious mind to help you focus so you're not getting distracted on your daily life. And also, remember what I said, whatever you focus on is what you're going to get. So it's going to help you take that action to make sure we accomplish your goals. That's all I have for you guys today. And just to recap, I want you guys to create your goals using the SMART 3, your 3-year, 2-year, and 1-year. And then we're going to break down your 1-year goal to your 9 months, 6 months, and 3 months, and 1 month goals. And that's all I have for you guys today. Always remember to unleash your inner warrior, fight, and fight some more. Thank you guys. I appreciate it.